Alright.
2,000 years later.
Alright. For more today. Okay. And then here.
Hello. Hi.
And
Ellie.
he's also my bigger brother.
I am. Yeah, I am.
Fact.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be making a podcast, but it's great.
No, I
love it.
honestly didn't expect it myself. But yeah, today we'll be discussing.
Disgusting. We will be disgusting. We are going to be disgusting today.
All things media related, like films, TV, and video games.
Perfect, because I love all of those. And he thinks there's been a murder in one of the flats.
Oh no.
The movie, which was Dennis the Menace.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't the English Dennis the Menace, it was the American version.
Wow.
I'm playing games as well, and there's a Jurassic World game actually at the minute that I got for Christmas, where you make your own Jurassic World theme park. And I like games that have got thriller aspects to it.
Yeah.
We've played certain games like Heavy Rain.
Yeah, Heavy Rain.
Which is a good.
I find that when I watch you play it, I felt quite intense.
It's quite intense, yeah.
And it was just like, what on earth is going on? Like,
I know, it can get
it's
quite intense.
It's dark, yeah, it's very dark.
Yeah.
And yeah, what other games you've been playing?
Other games that I love. Oh, there's a lot of games that I love because I'm a massive gamer and I have been since I was a little kid.
And
Probably since I was 5 or 4 or something.
And there's that game you played with our sister. It was Bethany.
Oh right, yes. Oh, I know
what game is that?
So I'll run you down another quick top 3 or
yeah,
3 of the best. Shenmue, which is a Japanese-based game. It's an RPG type game where you have to avenge your father's death. And it has lots of fighting aspects to it.
Interesting.
That's a really good game. I love that one.
It's very adventurous.
There's also GoldenEye.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you know that one. The James Bond game. Yeah. That came out in 1997.
Oh gosh.
And I was only 10 at the time.
What's the graphics like?
Well, at the time they were amazing, but now looking back on them, they're not as great.
Are they a bit like cheesy? Or sort of
they were very blocky and sprite. Yeah, because they couldn't run as they couldn't actually create the graphics that were that good on the kit systems they had.
I saw the Tomb Raider first game.
That kind of style.
It's so funny.
But it was a great game, and I was asking my parents to get this game so long because it's quite a bloody gory game, but they did allow it in the end because of all the shooting and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And Santa bought it for me. And finally, I would say Football Manager. Because I probably spent too long on those games. I spent actually days of my life playing Football Manager.
Yeah, because I remember when you were still living here, you had your computer set up, and every time I walked past your room, you're always on Football Manager.
Yeah. Well, I got Sutton United into the Champions League, and I won the Premier League with them. It took me a long time, but I did it.
You need to do that with FIFA now.
Yeah,
That's all you need to do.
FIFA. Yeah, I do like FIFA as well.
I feel like Football Manager was like before the new features of the FIFA.
Yeah, but it's still an amazing game. I haven't got the new one yet because my computer probably would not like running it because this is quite an old computer now. But I try playing
it.
Once I update it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I'm playing the Spider-Man game at home.
Oh yeah, what one was that one again? The Homecoming one.
It's actually a thing on its own self. It's called the Gamerverse, the Gamer Universe.
The Gamer Universe.
So it's like you know how Marvel have different universes, like the cinematic universe for the like, movies, the comics, obviously, and this is the gaming universe. So slightly different storylines, but the same characters.
Okay. So it's just like an extra piece.
Yeah, and Miles Morales is in it as well, who is the new Spider. Well, not the new one, but another Spider-Man.
No, but from the Spider-Verse, there's like so many different.
So different Spider-Men throughout the different universes that exist.
There's one that's got like a different. The black is the main colour of the suit, and then there's red lines. And
I think that's Miles' suit.
Yeah, that's a cool suit.
Yeah, that's Miles' suit.
Like I would like to watch a film.
Yeah, it's a really good film actually. That's another good film you can watch. Yeah.
Like different sort of characters.
Nice. Yep. It's a really cool idea actually.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Is there any other TV shows that?
The Simpsons is my favourite, and probably my favourite out of everything that I've mentioned today is The Simpsons.
Yeah, I would say because me and you've watched Simpsons before, and you always quote every episode.
Pretty much anything I can always find a Simpsons quote for any occasion.
Yeah, like the old stuff.
From series 1 to about 12 is almost perfection. I don't think anyone would ever beat it. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
The series 1 was like really different.
Series 1 was different.
The graphics,
so the animation.
The animation even.
I know what you mean. Yeah. But it was different, and but from then on, it just get better and better and better until like season 6 or 7 is just like some of the best TV. Well, it is the best TV ever made. I also like Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is another comedy series. It's about a man called Larry David, who's a real life person.
Oh yeah.
He wrote the show Seinfeld, which is another famous series. But
Simpsons was on there, wasn't it? Or was it another show?
That was another show, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they did a lot.
You know the name, yeah. It was quite a famous thing around the time of Friends as well.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, in this show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, it shows Larry David, the writer of Seinfeld, in his day-to-day life, and it's basically the whole premise of the show is that it's what Larry David. You know when people are like when you're out in anywhere and there's stuff goes through your head that you don't want to say because you can't say it.
No, yeah.
But in this series, he just says it. He just says whatever comes to his head.
Without consequences.
Doesn't matter about. Well, he has to take the consequences.
He has to take the consequences. But he says everything.
He says anything that he wants to, and he does everything that we're not supposed to do, really. Yeah. And he takes the consequences.
Oh, that reminds me of Saved by the Bell something, or it's one of the characters who thinks or stuff, and apparently it's like magical character or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's like you could do these weird abilities.
I've seen Saved by. I have to watch that again. I haven't seen it in a long time yet.
I mean, I haven't watched it, but I've heard there's a few weird moments that might not hold up today, and stuff like that.
And I like, do you know what, an old school one? Recess. I like Recess.
Oh my gosh,
that's a cool, for younger kids out there who are listening, if you're listening, or even for older guys, it's great.
I've watched it before. That's a good show.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to think of films and TV I used to watch when I was younger, but I'm not really too sure too much as what, but do you know any that we watched together?
I mean, Doctor Who, you've been a big fan for a long time.
It's like been over 10 years now, because I watched the Fires of Venice one. That was my first episode.
It was like Doctor Who.
And it's funny because it had Peter Capaldi in it, who later was a doctor. Which I find that kind of crazy.
It's pretty cool though.
I love David Tennant, he was great.
Yeah.
I remember before that even, I was walking into the room and putting the TV on to watch Come Down With Me or something, because I actually liked that when I was younger.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw a clip of Doctor Who, because I could tell, because it comes up with the name of what the show is, and I saw the clip of Doctor Who, and this was like the Face of Bo one, when he's all big and and when he was dying and stuff.
Yeah, some of the older episodes, they're all good though.
Yeah, they're my sort of favourite episodes. Like, and like the finales of the Journey End, and that was a really good one. I remember when I was in primary school and watching that, and then coming back on Monday, me and my friends were talking about it.
Oh, there you go. So you have been watching it for a long time.
Yeah, been a big fan. Like, it's got so most people now have said it's not as great as it used to be, which I agree with. But at least they've got more of a budget now.
Exactly.
It's not as cheesy as like.
And there was one time when you actually dressed up as Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, I think it was like twice, but.
Yeah, well, a couple of times.
But the first time I wouldn't count it as much, because the second one was for an event, like the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who.
Nice.
Which was so fun. Get to go in the cinema, watch Doctor Who, like that's like the best.
That's amazing, yeah.
Show compared, because I used to, always watch Doctor Who
on TV.
Yeah. And I used to watch a lot of children's shows when I was younger as well.
Yeah.
I used to watch it with my sister Abigail, and then I grew up more with CBBC, as you probably know. I used to watch it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I remember watching Mr. Maker and. Mr. Tumble,
Tracy Beaker,
all
the classic shows.
All the classics, yeah. And you know what? They're still making a spin-off of
Tracy Beaker.
It's off. It's Tracy Beaker Returns. It's off that, which is off the story of Tracy Beaker.
Yeah.
They're still going 9th season or series.
Wow.
And I'm like, I think they need to stop at some point because it's getting a bit too repetitive. But no, it's funny. Yeah, I was talking about that with my friend, how the characters aren't as good at, as other characters.
Sometimes once you get past a certain number of seasons, you run out of some ideas.
And the same sort of personalities.
Like The Simpsons, even though it was the best TV show ever, it is the best TV show ever, but it's probably still run out of ideas.
Because it's been going for so long now. I think that's the only problem with old shows.
Yeah.
That they just ramble on. They go on for way too long, don't they?
They do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Right. Let me get this up. Is there anything else you want to say to the listeners, Harry?
I'd say check back for more episodes. I think we should do more.
Yeah, we should definitely do more. Yeah.
Well, personally, I think also check out my channel.
And where can I find it?
Well, I think it's Shortbox Sharks. So I do a podcast with some of my friends about comics. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of stuff on there already. We've got interviews with actual comic book writers.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And people who collect a lot of comics, more comics than even I've got, and I've got quite a few.
What platform can they?
That is you can find us on Instagram at Shortbox Sharks.
Yeah.
And then it's pretty much on all of the podcast places that you go to, like iTunes.
I still need to follow it, but
you do need to follow it.
I've got to follow it. I still haven't, and I'm your sister. So I'm going to wrap it up and say thank you for coming and doing this podcast with
No worries, it was really fun.
And if you want to see more Forbidden podcasts, just let me know on Instagram. It should be /Forbidden Podcast, or the official Forbidden Podcast even. And you can also